we are beginning our foray into the wines and the offerings maybe for Thanksgiving here.
Oh.
This is our first step.
Is it a leap or is it a step?
I think it's a step.
Okay.
We're opening the door. We're walking through.
Okay.
Yeah, we're committing to Thanksgiving and all that it may have to offer.
The hopefully delicious bounty that may be on the table before us or you.
Well,
yes,
that and the beverages that can accompany and enhance.
That's right.
Your experience that day.
Because it would be a huge faux pas if you brought something that did not mesh well.
It's true.
With the dishes that are there.
So you have to just go in the corner and drink it all by yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, this doesn't work?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be over here.
Oh, this doesn't... Wait, did you even...
It's all mine.
Did you even intend to give this to us? No.
No. I knew it wasn't going to work out.
That's why I always recommend before you go to anyone's Thanksgiving meal, you call ahead and ask exactly what is in every dish so that you may pair the wine that you are bringing.
That's right.
I think that is the only, it's one of those, kind of Miss Manners kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, you have
That's
to.
the only way to do it.
Okay. Yeah, and most people now that are hosting Thanksgiving dinners, they post full menus on their own personal Thanksgiving website. Yeah. So
exactly.
So that should be easy information for you to find.
I would hope so.
That would be fun.
Because allergies people have.
Oh yeah.
You have to put that information.
You have to have
there.
that. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah. Because I think you can get arrested if you host a meal and you actually provide an allergen to someone.
If you don't
knowingly providing allergens.
If you don't put up USDA caloric information.
Yes.
And all the things that were in there.
Wouldn't that be sad?
That probably is not true at all. But
no, I hope not.
What is true, though, is we do have a wine. Hopefully it'll work well, we feel, with what you may be having for Thanksgiving or any holiday that may be coming up in the near future. That is what we've got. Let's give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I am Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com, and the beverage that we're about today is the Chateau Ste. Michelle Gewurztraminer. I hope I'm saying that right.
No.
Huh? Gewurztraminer?
No. The W's are like V's.
Gewurztraminer?
Well, you're really going weird with that.
You said V. I said Gewurz. Traminer.
Yeah, why are you saying
You
minor?
say Traminer, I say Traminer.
It's not minor 49er.
It could be Traminer.
Traminer.
The Traminer. It's the
You're
Gewurztraminer.
pronouncing too many letters.
It's the Gewurztraminer. Gewurztraminer.
Gewurztraminer.
Gewurztraminer.
There you go.
There we go.
I think that's got it right. We'll find out later in the comments. You can put it down there how poorly we are. Make sure you make.
It's a white wine.
Make sure you make note of which one it is.
Don't get so hung up on it.
Right. Okay.
Don't get so hung up on it. It's a white wine.
When we were about to start this, I kept saying, "Oh, it's a sweet wine." You're like, "Eh." I kept saying dessert wine. You said, "Eh." That's what I think of when I think of Gewurztraminer, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's technically not a dessert wine because that would be very. I'm not saying this won't be sweet. Or off sweet or off dry, all these terms, they're so funny.
I like
off
dry is one of my
and there's
favorites.
off sweet, and then there's it's like, which one is it? So I don't know. It's both. It's everything.
If I ever made a wine, if I ever went from brewing beer and wanted to make a wine, I would want to make it off dry and off sweet. Do both.
It's just off.
I figure if you can't hit both, why even try?
They cancel each other out.
They do. Yeah.
What kind of wine is it? It's off.
It's just off.
I just turned it off.
It's not right. This is not right at all. So anyway, yeah, I'm always excited. Love, like I said, definitely this time of the year, any time of the year. I love a good wine. Unfortunately, there's not one here.
It's true.
There's a beautiful picture right here, which I found. I found this graphic, but someone must have the one.
No,
there it is.
There he is.
That's actually pretty good placement too.
I thought
you're getting really.
I'm getting. Yeah, I just twisted a little bit.
Okay.
And
so
I think it's
get a
better.
little more of the aroma of the label.
Yes.
Of the glue.
Yes.
That's on there.
Yeah.
Phil Collins always takes care of holding whatever beverage we are about to have. He kind of makes sure that no one else takes it.
He's the shepherd.
There is other family around. You never know who may walk in.
Right.
Stop by. All of a sudden try and get it. He's that steely gaze. Keeps others at bay.
People and animals alike. They don't stand a chance.
People and animals.
Well, sometimes the cats might want to wander in, or the dogs, But no, Phil's there, and he's protecting. He's watching over our precious beverages.
All right. Well, he has watched over long enough.
Yes.
I want to start trying this. So we are going to go ahead and
the
glasses that were hidden just below camera.
I picked this not after a lot of thought.
Oh, look at this! Look at this trick. Are you ready? Look at that. Oh, I got to peel off all the stuff. No, you don't.
No, just pull it.
Yes. Look at that.
I contemplated a lot of different things. I was thinking about maybe something sparkling. I was hoping that something fun would have come in at work, but we really haven't gotten anything super fun. Usually we start to get those Grand Reserves and Platinums, and we really haven't gotten a lot of them in, hardly any. So
I'm just happy it's a
I
cork.
just thought, well,
Ooh, is it an actual
Gewurztraminer
cork?
haven't had a Gewurztraminer in I don't know how long, but
Because usually you
thought
don't
I'd
like
pick
these
one.
sweet dessert wines. See what I did?
I don't mind sweet dessert wines,
Oh,
but
okay.
this is not a sweet dessert wine. It may prove to be sweet to some extent, but it's definitely not a dessert wine. And this is not an exclusive to Trader Joe's by any means. Chateau Ste. Michelle you can find pretty much everywhere. I almost went with initially I had the Fetzer, but this is from Washington State, so I thought we're gonna go with this. I've always liked their Riesling. I've liked a lot of things from Chateau Ste. Michelle. So alcohol, what is it? Maybe like 11, 12?
I'm glad you asked. 12.
12.
Wow, very
Okay,
good.
all right. I didn't think it was going to be
I'm really
too
bad
high.
at guessing what the alcohol content is on wines for some reason.
I was basing it on that. Yes, it probably will be a little sweet, but it's not like we were pouring a dessert wine today at work, and it was only
you were pouring a Gewurztraminer?
no, an ice wine actually.
right.
Yeah, and it was
Ice wines are fascinating.
10%.
How was it?
It's good. It's not something I want to drink a lot of, but it was refreshing.
Too dry?
Refreshing. Yeah. It wasn't sweet enough.
What is this opposite-ation of? Yeah,
It was a red wine.
Ice wine. Ice wines are fascinating because isn't that they actually leave them on the vines longer so that they actually hit a frost? So
Yes,
it
till at least
concentrates
gets
the
down
sugars.
to. I was reading the sheet. It gets down to at least 17.6 degrees.
That's weirdly
yeah.
specific.
Yeah, and then you have to. It takes 10 times as many grapes to make a bottle of.
Because they are usually more expensive or come in a smaller bottle.
Yeah, it's a smaller bottle.
350?
375.
375.
Yeah.
Yeah, 375.
Okay, that's not the wine we're trying right now.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. We can talk about it. I just didn't want people to think,
Okay.
are they trying an ice wine?
Yeah.
The one guy keeps joking about it's an ice wine, or it's a sweet dessert
It's a
wine.
sweet dessert wine.
No,
Okay, it's not.
it could.
I'm not
it
even
could
going to
be.
bother holding this up past my shirt because
Yeah.
it is literally this clear. It is
Yeah.
pale straw, as we
Yeah,
like
it's
to say.
not a lot of color there.
No.
Very, very pale. So very, very mild aromas of. I don't even know. Gooseberry. I don't even know.
I don't even know what that is.
I know what it is, but I don't know how one smells.
I was going to say apple. I get a little apple.
Very-
maybe
yeah,
a little
very
pear,
muted.
Little pear,
Yeah.
something like that.
There's some other sort
get-
of not grape, but there's some kind of other
There's some other like stone fruit kind of going on in there. I'm trying to think of what
very.
else I'm getting. But yeah, little
Very
like I said, little
muted.
apple, and it's not even. It's not as I thought the aroma was going to come through as a little bit sweeter, but it's not.
It's restrained.
It's restrained.
Yes.
It's restrained. It's a little off restrained sweet.
Off restrained. So it's not fully restrained. It's just off
Yeah,
being
it's
restrained.
It's very mild. It's delicate. Like I said, yeah, I get a little bit of apple, like pear, like which are kind of similar, like I said, but
Yeah.
very light. So
All right. Let's jump
By
into
this
this
aroma.
dessert wine.
by this aroma, do you have an idea what you'd pair it with?
By the aroma?
Just by the aroma alone.
Turkey.
Excellent. Well, because I'm thinking, like, I don't know if this would hold up to much anything else by the aroma alone at this moment.
Right. No. Yeah, no.
So that's
just
why,
from the
even
aroma,
though you said
right.
turkey, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the lightest
Turkey with
thing
no
at
gravy.
Thanksgiving
White
dinner?
meat.
Yeah, literally white. Don't do dark meat. Oh, you can't taste it anymore. All right.
This is going to sound weird, but it almost has a. I'm going to use my term again. On the retronasal, it almost has a spirit kind of finish. It's weird.
How do you mean?
There's a sensation, not like burning, but there's that going up through the nose is almost like after having like gin almost, or
Interesting.
or not vodka, because vodka doesn't have anything. But like a gin kind of, and I don't know what
Like a botanical kind of
yeah,
botanical that's
yeah.
kind of coming through.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I definitely get the apple that I talked about in the aroma, and it's a much sharper flavor right in the middle of it, which was nice, like a green apple, kind of Granny Smith kind of apple thing going on, which I really like. That was nice. There is a little bit of, I've been joking about it, but there is a little bit of sweet, but not overly sweet at all.
Makes your mouth water a little bit.
Makes your mouth water a little bit. There is a nice dry finish to it.
Yeah.
This is really good. This actually has this definitely has more to it than I got in the nose. The nose was pretty, I mean, it was
very,
fine, but it was kind of bland.
Yeah.
But the flavor is nice. Like I said, it's very light.
Yeah.
It's definitely, delicate. I don't think there is much else. That this would stand up to when we were discussing food with the aromatic. Like it might hold up a little bit more, but it almost, this would, as silly as it sounds, this almost just seems like what I would use in place of water to cleanse my palate.
I was going to say, it's almost like a refresher, like I'm going to clean,
like a spritzer or
because there is some liveliness from that sweet that it would like go through and just kind of that's another thing I want to try in future weeks is actually a sparkling wine.
Okay.
Because that is in numerous places over the years I have read that is a great thing to drink throughout the day because it's light enough. It kind of, the bubbles kind of cleanse the palate. It doesn't it doesn't make your stomach heavy, and it can pair well with other things. This is good. This would be something I'd probably like if I wanted like something to start with. And like you said,
something to kind of get going. You're having your first few bites,
but it
like
does
the
keep the
beginning of
mouth.
meal,
It does keep the mouth watering. So that's kind of good though too.
This would go. It might not hold up to it, but I almost could see having this with the morning pie, the morning pumpkin pie.
The morning pumpkin pie,
because that's kind of light. It has a spice to it. Apple and spice go together. At least to me, like thinking about apple, but like those kind of flavor things where that's not overly heavy, but there's kind of a thickness to that. With that pie in particular, there's a heaviness to it where this might then kind of cut through that. It's a little sharp, clean it up a little bit.
Turkey soup.
Ooh,
this would go well with the turkey soup, or even the turkey sandwich, or later what we're gonna have when we have the chips and the cranberry.
Ooh, that actually will pair well.
Should work well.
I'm very excited now that we've got more of this.
Yes.
So if you're looking for something on the lighter side, something like I said, it's not gonna upset anybody. There's not gonna be any fists thrown.
Right.
Fisticuffs. There's not gonna be no fighting.
Not too sweet, but a little touch that just kind of acts to kind of keep your mouth watered and ready for action. Oh wow.
Sure. It's not like on the lighter. I like this more than I thought from the aroma. This is actually pretty. I don't know if we mentioned what price. I'm gonna say $8.99. Okay. I was going to say almost 9. I was like, that might be a little high. Like
the one that I was going to bring over was 7. This one was 9. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You splurged.
I splurged, yeah. I went back. I returned that $7 bottle, and I said, give me the more expensive one.
They handed you a $150 bottle, and you said, not that one.
Not that one.
That one.
That's right.
I pointed too high. All right. Well, I definitely think this is a good option if you're looking for something that's going to, be very mild, please a lot of different
universal, people.
Yeah, universal. Like I said,
not offend.
A wine drinker might be a little bored by this, but again, I think it's a good starter as you go into other things.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you've got a group of people like you have no idea what they might like, you kind of have to go with stuff like this that I think is just universal.
It's right down kind of down the middle there.
Right.
Yep.
And hopefully what is universally liked by all the people out there is our website, AboutBeverages.com. That's where you can find in the archives previous wines that we have had. I believe we've done this a few times where we've talked about things to have around the holidays, Thanksgiving beverages, things like that. You can go back through, and even though the vintages might not be there anymore, I'm sure you can still find a lot of those wines and just a more current version of it. It may have changed a bit, but at least it might point you in the right direction.
Right.
And as well, videos, all these types of things are there, or you can go to YouTube. It's a new thing, brand new. Don't be afraid. You may have to download an app or some sort of add-on. It's not a virus. YouTube.com. It's totally fine.
We're happy to be at the forefront of this movement.
Exactly. You may have to Google it. Yeah. Again, not a virus. You can Google stuff. It's okay. It's not a problem. You can do it. Your computer's not going to blow up. Everything's all right. You can do that. YouTube.com/AboutBeverages. Or the final thing that I'm going to grocery list for you. That's what we used to call it in the radio thing, where you just start like reading off
grocery
all the
list.
stuff.
Okay.
It was usually grocery listing if it was like the songs where you're like, and that was this and that, and right before that was this and this. Like when you hear people do that, they called it. They're like, oh my god, he's grocery listing all the. Like if I wasn't there for those, I don't care. And if I was there, if I was there, I knew what they were. And if I wasn't there, I might be upset that I didn't hear it and I changed the station.
Wow.
anyway.
So grocery listing, not good.
Grocery listing, usually not good.
In the music biz.
Yeah, unfortunately on the internet, I think it's okay.
Okay.
So that's why I'm going to mention, if you want to watch us live, most Thursdays at 5:30 Pacific, you can find us at twitch.tv/AboutBeverages.
That's us.
That is us. And as we always say, whether we like it or not,
You should give it a shot.